Hey guys, welcome back to another fight night. This time it's between yours truly and David. How are we doing?
I'm doing pretty well. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Ready to potentially go 1-2 against Drajeweled, as this is going to be Drajeweled versus Youthberk, although that's no surprise to either us or the audience, given, you know, they can see the thumbnail. But let's not talk about that. Anyway, let's just get right into the meat of it. Stand up, Vanguard. Youth. He is the youthiest youth of them all. Oh, wow, I don't like that. Oh, God. Back to you.
Private. Gonna see some stuff that's a little bit different, but don't be scared.
Are you gonna play the new grade? Let me just take a guess. You're playing the new grade 3 that could potentially add Persona right foot soul to hand. Because I did that. I hella did that for Drajeweled. I saw that. I was like, please, thank you. No guard.
Drive check. Front.
Sure. Oh, this is not going good.
Gaming.
Wait, what? Oh, did you? Oh, okay, cool. Oh. Alright, put it back. Okay, let me just draw again. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, this deck is not shuffled untap. I don't care what you think. Soul Blast. Peep top 3. Yep, okay. Let's call that and these two. Let's call Schneisel as well, and then peep top 5. Shuffle.
No whiffing today.
Oh yeah, I'd never dream of it, buddy. Okay, 10.
Damage check.
10.
No guard.
Drive check. Now you can give me a trigger, please. Thank you, actually. That is good timing for that one. Power to Schneisel.
Damage check.
It's Schneising time. Prepare to get Schneised. 25.
No guard. Heal trigger.
Fair.
Take it.
Back to you.
Stand and draw. Right. Let's go at 10 to Freed. Or no. This has a swing at Vanguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has a swing at Vanguard. 10 to Van.
I'll take that. Go ahead. Oh, hold that right there. I need to look at that. Counterblast. I've seen this before. Look at the top cards of the deck. Choose one card, call it to rear. Put the rest in your... And... Okay, I see what you did that. So you probably had problems getting grade 3s in your soul, aside from Persona, right? Okay. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Check. Critical trigger. I'm going to go ahead and give power to Freed.
Alright, we're going to go 13 to Vanguard then.
Schneissel's going to intercept. Actually, do I want to intercept that? Because I might be able to get Tempest right now. Ooh. Oh, oops. Yeah, not draw that. Put that out there. Oh, wow. Really? Okay, deck. Got more. Yeah, all the triggers. Okay. Oh. Literally all of them. We'll go, actually, do I want to discard that trigger? Yeah, I'll ride Youthberk, but instead of discarding the trigger, I'll discard the other Youthberk for reasons. Now then, let's counterblast 1, add it back to the hands. All right. Give me something good, Skyfall. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and discard this trigger here in order to call a nucleate to the field, and then we'll bot deck the other 2. I'll swing for 10 to the van.
Let's go ahead and take that.
Swing with support for 21 on the van.
Go ahead and PG.
Fair enough. First check. Second check. Wow, your instinct was actually pretty freaking good there. That's not a good time to hit the over trigger though. All the power goes to Schneisel. Wait.
Yep.
Did I just draw into a revolve form? You're not great through your gray area yet, so the only point of this revolve form would be to get an extra attack.
And a counter charge, but
yeah, the pressure's really good though. I mean, I feel like, oh, okay, this is already a difficult question. Let's go ahead and just do it. I'll go into guest.
Hey!
Hey, Breaker the Rock! We were in sync randomly, bro.
oh Jesus. Okay.
I'm gonna swing, give 5k over here. This is for, you know, the over trigger number with the drive.
You're not using a nucleate?
And I'm not gonna use a nucleate. The counter charge doesn't matter to me right now.
Okay, no guard.
Okay, drive trigger check. Draw trigger. Power to guest, and I'll draw 1.
Poggers.
Pretty pog.
Damage check.
How the hell am I keep on drawing triggers, but then also still drive check them? This deck is confusing me. Okay, here's 28, but it doesn't have any drives.
30.
Wait, why does that confuse you? Isn't that?
Well,
I mean, like, of all the foods I have with you, that's, you know, that's a normal thing. Like, you damage most of the normal units.
yeah, I guess that's true. It's just that I keep on, like, drawing them outside of, like, the convenient moments, but then it turns around, it's like, yeah, but also you can still, because you would think that when you do that, your deck ratios are in favor of drive checking the normal units, but I literally hit over and draw there.
Like, you know, I mean, I see what I said, but then, like, the 4th damage. The last damage you shouldn't draw, and then I scream. I was like, no!
The 5th damage draw is a classic. It's a staple in my dictionary, bro.
Oh, well, I just have to deal with it. It's fine.
Oh. Hey, that's 1 grade 3 for you right there. Not bad.
Yes, he's playing the non-frame rare rock Agur. Nice, impeccable taste, my man.
Oh man, I like frame rare Rockaguru though, because like the blue actually works in that case.
Alright, fine, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
the blue actually looks neat.
Yeah, we can agree though, it's one of the exceptions, not the norm. Okay. And what did you get there? Oh, okay, alright, cool. Doodle. Let's see, so that's 1, 2 Rocket Gurus seen, I think. Then we've got, yeah, okay. Crystal Galer, though. Ah. Okay, this is definitely Drajewel Gaming. Man, we were so hyped to do this match too because it just, you know, like honestly, me and David have both come to this realization that Youthberk and Drajewel could very well be, you know, among the next best decks. Like they would be playing at their own table almost. So it's cool to see this matchup and how it goes. And in honesty, I'll get more of my thoughts on the matchup after the actual match and see how it goes. But I think I got kind of a grasp of how it goes. So this is 21-1, right?
Yes, with an extra crit.
Gotcha. Let's see here. 21-1, 31, which means if I Ooh. I wonder if let's suppose here for a second. Well, I guess we don't even really need to suppose that much. I should just PG this right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and do just that. PG.
Drive check. First check.
Right.
Second check. Opponent check.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad, he says while his arm is being ripped off.
I mean, I'm still at 2 damage and there's no more like crit pressure here. So it's like, this would be way worse if he was like throwing rocker grooves at me and crap like that. Then I would be like, oh my God. Okay. Great. Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone goes for the 10k intercept. Let's see. So this is 23 on 1, so I need 25 to guard that. First, that one's 33, so he's even bigger. Christ. We'll take this, I guess.
33 ban.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Here, let me guard for you real quick.
30, 35, okay.
Okay. Okay. So that was already my draw for turn, so let's just go ahead and go straight into Persona Ride. Makes sense? Alright then. Youthberk Skyfull Arms. Skill Hatsuro. I'll discard Wayward, the Goat, keep top 3. I'll call Schneisel and bot deck the other 2. Then Soul Blast 1. Wayward comes out to say hi. Schneisel skill, Counter Blast 1. Keep top 5. I'll add Tempest to the hand and shuffle. Alright. And Schneisel gets 5k. I'll call Sequana, and I'll call another Schneisel, activating skill again. Keep top 5. Let's add Guest. And shuffle. Alright, more power overall. Okay. Skyfall Arms is going to swing for 31 on the van.
And there's... Can you unflip your damage real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 crits. No card.
Understood. Passa checka. Enucleate. Second checka. Sequana. Alright. No triggers.
Damage check.
Alright. And now, revolve dress. Let's go into Tempest. Skill of Enucleate. Bada bing, bada boom. And then skill of Tempest. Let's grant everyone a boatload of power. Okay, the nuclear boost included. That these guys are also getting 5k. Counterblast 1. Let's reveal the top 2 cards of the deck. It's Vrede and Schneisel. And yeah, as per classic Tempest, I hit the 1 grade that you don't got. Makes sense. All is well in the world. Sequana, you go too. Give him a drive check, please.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Breaking the rock!
Yeah! Hey!
Breaking the rock!
Down!
All right, let's go ahead and swing with skill. It gives 5k over to Tempest. This is for 30 on the van.
33.
Makes sense. Tempest is going to swing for 38 with the drive on the van.
30, 40. No guard.
Gotcha. Drive trigger check. No trigger.
What is the name you used him again? He said.
Good game. What was the rest of your hand for reference? You just didn't hit your PGs, I'm thinking, right?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, you did have decent shield there, but yeah, you had to take something at some point. All right. That went much better than I expected. I will admit to everyone right now, I expected to lose that just based on like what the deck was giving me there. But you know what? We just gotta keep the faith, right?
You just gotta keep on rushing.
Keep on rushing. When you go first, it's a hell of a drug. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Okay, that's marginally better than the previous. Okay. Let's shuffle up. Right zone to myself. And okay, dice. What do we have today? That's a fine roll. I can deal with that roll. All right.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, I can too.
Stand up. Sa.
Vanguard.
Vanguard. Youth.
Let's do it.
His name is Julius. Get it? Because it has Jewel in the name. Sometimes these names are just like sort of like last second made puns. Like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I did this? Okay. You go bye-bye. Grade 1 youth. Draw again. Okay, yeah, I get it, deck. I know you like to do this to me. Swing for 10.
No guard.
Okay. The drive trigger check. Aquana it is.
Damage check.
Back to you. Yeah, going first is definitely in Drajewel's element, though. I mean, sometimes it can get a little bit awkward trying to get the effect off when you're going first, you know, right away. But one thing that always goes in this deck's favor is when it goes first, it has more time to set up. Because we've both talked about this already. It's a bit more of a slow deck. It kind of needs a little bit of time.
It does. It does need a little more time. 13.
I'll take that. Damage check. Okay, crit, power to the van.
18 and then skill.
Gotcha. Ooh, not bad. Over to pass.
Check.
Stand and draw. Discard. Let's ride. Skill. Sequana it is, I guess, deck. Fine. Let's call Schneisel. I'll add Tempest to the hand. Shuffle up, shuffle good. Cool. Pendavan.
Over.
Makes sense. Check. No such luck. And then 23.
Damage check.
Back to you.
And
Now,
jeez.
I guess Rainbow does work out best for Drajeweled at the end of the day, but I sometimes wonder if it wouldn't just be better just go all the way and just run a bunch of fronts and front-centric.
It might be.
Yeah, but, you know, I never felt like power was necessarily the problem with Drajeweled, right? Like, because usually when the opponent... And this seems to go for a lot of different Dark States decks, is one of the reasons why they sometimes don't kill is the thing that's giving the crit pressure, which between Fafnir, Barrow, Drajeweled, it's the Vanguard that's giving the crit pressure. They usually just PG the Vanguard and just tank the rear guard attacks, even though they're a lot bigger a lot of the time. Like, that seems to always be the song and dance.
For sure. I get that.
Yeah, that's what kind of like throws me off about like Dark States. It's almost sort of like Messiah, except it doesn't have the crit pressure that Messiah does for the full. Oh, Rocker. Oh, I guess Rock doesn't even like happen.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, thank God.
It doesn't.
Man, what an amazing triple R. Like, yeah, sure, it falls into the same pitfall of I'm slow, but holy crap, it basically addresses everything the deck would want.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here.
We're going to 3, 2, 1, 0, and then 1.
Gotcha.
21.
I'll take that.
Check. Critical trigger, crit to Van. We'll give the power here. And check.
Brainwash. Okay. First check. And the second check. Oh, right. Well, we'll bring you back up to speed. He's got 1 extra point. Wait, that actually means Rocker Crew can't beat over.
Yeah, it does.
That's amazing. Sorry, Schneisel. I can't bear to protect you right now, brother.
Yeah, it's 23, and then skill. Oop, he doesn't go to drop. He goes to soul. Draw and retire.
Oh, that.
Your 1 rear guard.
Yeah, that hurts my plus. I'll guard.
Alright.
Alright, stand and draw. I guess as Daddy Rika would say, it's time to pierce the heavens. We go for offense. Wait, actually, do I even want to discard that? Oh. I could actually... Yeah, I guess I could go for that, right? Yeah, that actually makes sense. I'll counterblast 1 to add back from drop Schneisel. Let's call Schneisel and Vride. I'm not using Schneisel's skill, though. And we'll also pair up with the Sequana while we're at it.
No nucleate.
Okay, then. We're going to swing for 23 on the van.
No guard.
First check is... Oh, it's another Schneisel. Second check? Wayward. Okay, so just 1 damage.
Check.
Okay, let's go into Tempest. Skill. We got Gust and a 0, so your Ristal Gala will go to the bottom of the deck in that case.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and give 5k to the front row while we're at it. And you can earn back a drive, my friend. Schneisel will swing on Van, give another 5 to Tempest. This is for 15.
This is going to be 23 with a drive. Let's go ahead and go up to 23 for this one.
Gotcha. I'm going to swing for 23 on Rockager with the drive.
No card.
Drive check. Draw trigger. Power to free day.
Fog.
Okay, and let's get our. Did I already draw? No, I didn't. Okay, I'll draw. Gotcha. And 25 on map.
28.
Gotcha. And then back to Youthberk as per the standard. Go ahead. Okay, this is the scary turn.
Undraw.
Assuming you personalize the
First.
scary turn. Yep, there it is. Okay.
Counterblast. Oh, hold on. Before I do that.
Do you have your
Can I
brainwash
forget?
swirler? Yeah, remember
Yeah.
your swirlies. Oh, insulting. Swirls.
Right now. First, say 0. Second is 2.
Huh, that's the same thing as last time. Go figure.
Throw.
Okay.
Um,
Are your rocket? 1, 2, and then there's 3. What's your face down damage again? I'm forgetting. Okay, so you do
Yeah.
have a rocket curse somewhere in the aether. That's such a weird name to say. Oh,
for sure.
okay. Final attack orders. Let's do this. You and me, and you, me, and the mat, brother.
Right. So let's 3,
Wow,
2,
Lives
1,
Dragons States. Is that what everyone needs?
and put a 1 back.
All right. Okay. Yeah,
So
this is
this-
PG. No need to calc. I got you, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, let me think. Let's think. So this, what is this going to be? Max 41 to 1. What I discard here is a massive max 40. Okay, that would hurt, but I think we'll go for this.
Check. And check. Throw trigger. 10 here. Draw. Oh my god.
Oops. Let me bring that back. Well, I mean, we already know it's 1. we all know.
I got you. 23 to 1.
That one's even bigger. I'll take it.
Oh, it's 33, excuse me. But yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I feel you. It's the same basic difference to me.
41. And then we're going to use skill. P2.
I'm brain farting. It got 10k from a front, I think, and the 10k from the
Draw.
persona.
I got a draw.
Oh, it got the
And-
draw. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So should I just be okay with that and just take my advantage where it may be? Let's see. So if it's 41, I need to guard for 45 to make that work. 45 is cumbersome. I don't like that number. We'll just take.
Goodbye, best Phil.
Never knew ya.
Man, Youthberk has so many best girls. We got the thick one, we got the thick one, we got the petite one, we got the
The
petite
thick one, you know, since even more thickies.
Then we got the best girl of this deck, Schneisel.
Best girl? No, dude. Want to know what best girl this deck is? Best girl is Gust. That's best girl. That one particularly is best girl.
Tempest doesn't compare.
Tempest is best boy. They're husband and wife duo, even though it's like self-cessed, I guess.
And Zeiss is the middle child, so nobody likes him.
Yeah, no one even runs him anymore. Zest too. It's like they didn't even make an order to search him specifically. SMH. Okay. Let's discard Wayward for skill of Youth. Fast.
So actually, I think a lot of people are still running Zeiss. Don't run Zeiss.
Okay, I think I need to bot deck that. Okay, yeah. I might as well get economy off the call.
Ah, yes, my favorite subject.
Economy. Dreadful.
It's the worst. I don't get it. Like, what? I don't get it. What the hell is inflation? Oh, God, why? I'm supposed to be Asian and I don't understand it. You know, my dad pointed with me. You want to know why? Because when he was 9 years old, he was busy swimming across the fucking Pacific Ocean, and while that's happening, his left leg was busy starting a business. All right.
Lamau. All right. Skyfall Arms is going to swing on the Vanguard for 23.
Yo, that feeling kind of sus though.
She's just kind of randomly there, not gonna lie.
Yeah, okay. 33, 43. So this is 2 to pass.
Makes sense. First check. Aegis Snare, okay. Second check. Oh boy! Oh, I had to pull a Rika and hope for the Tempest on Twin Drive.
Oh.
Didn't even get off the top of with Youth. Oh, breaking the rock! This is accurate to how theoretical Rika meets you to like fight would go. Okay. Youthberk.
No, bro. That's just the way you do this, dog.
Look, I can't help that I came from the school of raging form, you know? This is how I play the game.
You know what? Because you have searches, even though you always do them on drive checks. You know what? Deck thinning is good, right?
Deck thinning is deck winning, brother.
Alright, so threes or ones. Threes or ones.
Don't give me 2 and 0. Please, dear God, don't give me 2 and 0s. I've got a 0 and a 3. Okay, that makes sense. In that case, you know it goes. Yeah. Well, it's not preferable. We'll take it, though. Hey, breaking the rock. Alright,
we are gay like Grand Blue. Whoa, that's...
Okay, we'll swing, give 5k there. This is going to be for 25 on the band.
28.
Makes sense. Reday swings for 25.
Remember, guys, dying is gay. That's why Grand Blue exists.
Well, they do die. They just come back. Look at something that's like invincible and like never dying, you know? That's what I like.
He's called... I like how you said that, but like in the show Invincible, he's not invincible.
He's anything but invincible. You saw what Battle Beast did to him, bro? Battle Beast was like putting him through the juicer, bro.
Bro.
43, no drive.
He's a Viltrumite and he still got fucked by
yeah.
Fury.
Oh, and in the comics, it's even worse, dude. Like, there was literally a point in the comics, spoilers, by the way, skip forward a little bit to if you don't want to hear this, but in the comics, he was literally fighting Thrag, right? Like the king of the Viltrumites, the strongest Viltrumite ever, even stronger than Omni-Man by a mile. And they literally were in a sun. They were, oh, there goes locked record door. They were in the heart of a star, fighting, constantly having themselves being like burned off. And they kept going skinless for a long time. Viltrumites get messed up, dude.
Bro. And like, Oh man, that's good. They kind of puts it into perspective. Like even though they get messed up sometimes, like just a regular like human or superhero like will, not be able to do anything to them.
Yeah. Like, seriously.
Yeah, like it's insane that just the blood of a Viltrumite can withstand everything.
Yeah, you did Persona right, by the way. I just wanted to check.
I did not.
Okay, cool.
0.
Okay, this is... I don't want to call it here, but I just hope he doesn't hit his overtrigger here, because this is the thing that could probably, like, possibly kill me. Is an overtrigger. Let's see. Let's see. I still Kanzangado here, though, regardless. I think that's the way I had to do it, but... Let's...
Heal.
Fair enough. Okay, the heal is good for you.
Yes. Oh man, you discarded Gus. Oh, that makes me sad.
Yeah, I feel like Gustus isn't the answer here.
Front.
Ooh, front.
Yeah, David, you mind showing me your hand?
Sure.
Okay.
So we're gonna go 33, 41. We're gonna use skill first. Kind of lost 1. Top 2. Add this. This and soul. Not going to activate Galar skill.
Gotcha.
41.
Guard.
30,
Oh my
45.
god.
Okay. So this is.
Oh, man.
Do you have the
Oh.
PG for this?
You went to the Banzo. Josh, they went to the Banzo too.
This is 56.
Ooh.
I gotta take it. Good game.
Damage.
Yeah, I had a
Okay.
feeling it was gonna
Dude.
go into round 3.
David, show your hand.
Oh, yeah, I'll show it to you.
Whoa. You had a lot of defense there, brother.
I almost burst out laughing when I saw the overture.
Dude, that's insane. Oh, I
Hold it in.
I got Oh man, those were good drive checks. Good game, man. Yeah, that was just too much power to go through, unfortunately. Oh. All right, well, that's round 2. Makes sense. You know, he got to go first, found me greatly. Let's see how round 3 goes.
Round 3 is basically what would happen if Raika fights Michiru.
Is that what we're thinking here? Or this-
Because this is the deciding factor.
Yeah, this is the deciding round, essentially. Okay, fair enough.
There's only BO1 in Vanguard because because fuck you, I guess.
Wow, yeah, how eloquent the way you say that. Okay,
Do you expect anything less?
I used to.
Yeah, you put your expectations too high, Josh.
Rolled a 10.
Ben told me the
50-50.
same thing. Ugh, okay.
Yes.
Uh-oh, now I need to
didn't-
really try hard.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Stand up, sa Vanguard
Vanguard.
Yeah, David, mind showing me your hand?
Youth. Let's see here.
Interesting.
Nando on the row.
How to discover.
We'll discard. Ride Youth. Get another draw. Makes sense. Makes sense. You know how this deck works, bro. Okay, I'll call a nucleate. Swing for 8.
No guard. Check.
I'll swing for 10.
Also no guard.
Drive trigger check. Heal trigger. Not necessary, but thank you, deck.
Check.
Back to you.
Cool. Going. Cool. 13 a nucleate.
Sure.
No. No.
Go ahead. No guard.
And skill. Drive check.
Brainwash. Damage check. Yep.
Soul charge.
Stand and draw. Let's discard and ride. Skill. Soul Blast 1.
Oh.
Call. Okay, and where do I want to call this to is a good question. I think I'm going to call over here. Let's call Schneisel and activate skill.
No.
We'll add Tempest.
Oh, this is intense.
Calling Veride. Swing for 10.
Okay, yeah, it is. Fuck.
This is actually kind of tense right here. Not like in a like angry, like, oh, gonna win. But more like because this is a really good matchup. It's hard to determine who can like come out here. Like I'm playing catch-up right now, if we're being completely real. Going second against Drajeweled is a devastating thing to have to deal with.
Also, I can see your hands. Yeah. Oh, shit, man.
Let's go ahead and swing for 1 to pass on the van.
No guard.
Drive trigger check. Critical trigger. All effects of the Vanguard. Okay.
Heal.
Ah, shit. Another one?
Check.
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
Back to you.
Thank God I healed.
You didn't want to go to 5 that quickly, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're getting dirty with it right now, brother. This is the SmackDown.
Or, you can just, pay back his friend.
Oh man,
Yeah.
saying that, I remember Nads. Remember when we were watching the final episode of Will Dress and seeing Zaxa just like sitting there, and I just looked at him, just like, dude, he looks like Mr. Clean, but he plays like Zorga, and he looks like menacing. His name's Mr. Dirty. He's Mr. Dirty, bro. I'm saying. And the way he sits at that chair, all smug looking, like, yes, I know you want to give me a blowjob. You need not ask.
Wow,
Mr. Dirty.
bro.
Strikes again.
I cannot wait for them to teach me for Chrono Jet from the past to the future.
Huh.
It's their imaginary score. Remember that thing that got brought up in fucking V and was never brought up ever again?
Oh yeah. What was up with that anyway?
I don't know, man. It feels so shallow. Like,
You mean like
in
all of
G,
it?
there was a whole setup for it. That was a whole setup for it, and Shin just say, "Fuck you. We're just gonna slap this and then fuck you." God.
And soul charge one more, please. Oh my God.
Okay, cool. I got lucky there.
Okay.
It can't always be a crit in Ristal Galar.
That's true.
I mean, not even Ristal Galar, Rocket Girl. Oh, speaking of which, here he is. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we are going all out. Damn it. Ugh.
Well, no, because it doesn't matter. You're not at grade 3. So, kind of still in a bad. I don't know.
Yeah, your defenses are
where
low.
I'm not really where I want to be. Like this. This. And then I cannot put anything with this guy's skills, so this is 21.
Go ahead. No guard.
Drive check. First check. Second check.
Ooh, it's on a right. The damage check. No trigger.
Alright, this is going to be 28 to free.
Gotcha.
And this is going to be a big number to Sneasel.
Interesting strategy. I get you. Okay, you're trying to hold me off. Makes sense. Stand and draw. Okay. Let's discard and ride from the right deck. I will not use the skill. I'll discard this with the Skyfall Arms, though. Calling Schneisel. And bot deck the other two. And then with skill Wayward, Soul Blast 1 and call Wayward out. We'll call her over here. Youthberk swings for 13 on the Vanguard.
I'm gonna go 33-2 to pass.
Gotcha. First check. Where is it? Oh, it's guessed. Second check. Critical trigger. I'm gonna give all the effects to Schneisel. Okay. Let's go into Tempest. First off, granting all the powers as we see fit. No, not yet. You'll get your time. And then move this. Well, actually, before that, we need to fully resolve Tempest skill. What do we get? A 3 and a 1. So in this case, I'm going to be putting back Brainwash Swirler.
Sure.
Okay. And now we'll put in Sequana to let him regain a drive. Schneisel.
Does it really matter what order you do that in between Sequana and Tempest? I don't think it does, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter in this case. I could have done Sequana first and then completed that. I mean, it's just that, I don't know. I just, whenever I do it a particular way, you sort of get used to doing it that way. It helps you remember to resolve all your skills, you know? That's it.
Okay.
Really, it doesn't matter, though. You're right. This is 25 with a crit on the van. I'll grant 5k to Tempest. Okay. And then Tempest is going to swing for 23 with 1 drive onto Rakagur.
Yeah, see you later.
Sorry, Rakagur. I can't let you live. Check. Critical trigger. All effects to her. We're going to swing for 25 with a crit on the van.
PG.
Okay. With that, let's revert back to Skyfall Arms. Your move. Whew. Okay.
Put us on the right.
The last card, yeah. Epic. Okay, this is we're back here again, boys. We're back into struggle gaming against Drajeweled.
Right, counterblast. Social shoe. 1 is a 1. Second check is also a 1.
Ooh. Yeah, that feels bad. Oh god. You hate to see that, man. Okay. At least Brainwash is going to get a bonus for it, but what else? This is key. What else? What the frick else do you have in your hand? Okay, fair.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's sort this out. 3, 2, 1, 0, and then Cat's gonna give me a 2.
Cat.
31 with an extra crit to 1.
I don't allow that. We're going to pitch Gus for PG.
First check, draw trigger.
Good.
10 here. Second check, draw trigger. I do heal.
If you had any possibility of living the next turn, that's what you needed for it.
Hey guys, guess what?
Chicken
What
butt?
is the opposite? Yeah, what's the opposite of falcate?
I don't know.
Defecate.
You're so funny and charismatic and smart, Nabs.
Alright. Instead of putting a card from drop into soul, you put a card from soul into drop. See? Defecate. Me smart.
Oh well.
Josh is moody because he's struggling.
I am.
Even though he's not.
I am struggling though, like just a bit. This is a hard game.
Bruh.
Like, cause literally at any moment against Drajeweled, it could be sudden death. That's how this matchup works.
Well, yeah, but like it looks like you guys, it looks like you're in the advantage here, to be honest. Like from hand size and damage alone.
Okay, that is advantageous elements for me. Although, we'll also say, he has been, you see, okay, let me just say for the audience as well, David is being very smart right now. Because one of the problems with Youthberk is they're very piece sensitive, so he's probably gandering on the fact that I'm holding on to a particular hand that's very defensive in nature. So he's attacking my pieces so that I won't be able to hit him well with the offense. So if my offense on this turn is not that great, he can survive. If he can survive, then things can start to turn around like they did last game. That's the idea here. So he's playing perfectly.
Meanwhile, David's POV, Drajeweled.
He's got the helmet strapped on tight. It's like that one episode of South Park where it's like,
Soul charge.
sounds intelligent, but really it's like, me do go this.
Dick card under Vanguard.
You know what? Honestly, I think I'll raise your Rearguard Drajeweled with Rearguard Tempest because it'd be like that. Okay. Skyfall Arms, you go first. 23 on the van.
23. $38 due to pass.
Fair enough. First check, draw trigger. Granting. We'll grant power to Tempest and draw a card. Second check, no trigger. Okay, we'll revolve dress into Gust. See, now Gust is useful because, some guy out there, he's being, he's being a snarky little man and denying me my thing. Denying me my counterblast.
Yeah.
There we go. And of course, he still retains that. I'm going to swing for 33 with a drive on the van.
PG.
Fair enough. Okay, can we get an over trigger maybe? It's a heal trigger. That's not working on this case, but Reed will be able to beat up. Yeah, I see he played perfectly there, getting rid of my pieces so that it could survive for the next turn.
No, at least you're playing the correct heal, but the crit is not the correct one.
I mean, look, I play what I play, dude. You can't, look, I'm not questioning David on Drajeweled, but we're not questioning me on Youthberk. This is my baby.
Oh yes, yes we are, because you know damn well Variation Rigger is up your alley, and that you still have Gurgan the Beach Boy in your deck.
Let's just say
Yeah,
it's
I cannot say that.
let's say it's Bastion
I cannot
nostalgia.
say that because I'm not allowed to say this since it's my trigger as well.
Yeah.
But like, Variation Rigger looks so cool.
We're gonna go ahead and swing for 30 on Brainwash Spoiler.
Oh.
And then 33 on the van.
Check.
All right. We're gonna revert back to the Skyfall arms. Go ahead.
Sandro.
Yeah, this is where Drajewel's just a super grindy deck, dude. So let's see. You got 3, 2, 1. You have the 0 still. You probably put back in the 0 then.
Check.
Oh, there you
Yes.
He did not.
Oh my god. Finally drawing.
Kind of a bad soul charge though. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
go. You probably got a
Yeah,
Rocket
this is
Gur
pretty
again,
good.
which is annoying. But no Persona Ride, thankfully. No Persona Ride is good. Oh? Do we do that?
Caramba Swan.
We do it. Okay. Let's see what we get here.
1 in a 12 chance.
Deep 2. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Almost.
Okay. Let's swing, and then we need Soul Blast. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna use Cat to put a 0 back.
Okay. Ooh.
21.
This is
With
like
a crit.
actually pretty worthy of an anime game at this point. This has got like the kind of grind that you would only expect the players to be able to maintain.
Unless he gets the over trigger.
If he gets the over trigger, then he can possibly just burst me out of the game, and that would be so sad. Let's see here. He can't get the over trigger, can he? But how do I want to play this? So this is 21, max 41. 2 to passing this would mean I need to be at 35, which how achievable is 35 right now?
It's how much? 21. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 25. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. It's wait, isn't it 45? Because that's 21.
21. So yeah, 2 to passing it
No.
means I need to achieve above 31. So that's 35.
Oh,
It's
my
35.
bad.
Let's see here.
25 for it to pass.
I will give you a bit of a bargain deal by throwing 40 for a 2 to pass.
Alright. First check. Second check, front trigger.
All right.
Ooh. Tense.
This is tense. I mean, he can't hold on forever though. Even if I just don't use the CB skill, I still have multi-attack and stuff going for me.
31 to rear guard, and we use skill.
Oh, but you're gonna do it anyway. Okay.
It's up to. Hand, soul. Go.
And a draw. Okay, no Persona Ride. Let's discard to use Skyfall Arm's skill. Please give me what I need. I'll take it. Why not? Okay, call. Skyfall Arms is going to swing support for 23 on the van.
23, 33, 38.
All right, 2 to pass. First check, critical trigger, going to grant all to free day. Second check, no trigger. High nucleate. I wish you came earlier.
That's what he said.
Let's go. You go to soul. Okay. 3 days going to swing for 25 with the crit on the van.
28.
He still has that. I'm going to swing for 18 with the drive on the van.
33, no pass.
Drive trigger check.
Unless it would
No
trigger?
trigger. Nope. All right, I'm going to have to deck you out at this point because you're obstinate.
Oh, I mean, that works great for you, doesn't it? Because you cannot use Tempest anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Please have drawn the over trigger. Thank you. Please stop grinding me. This is such a great game, man. Holy crap. Okay, Persona. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
You know what? I'm willing to mention that if Raika won this way, he was like, I didn't win. He just decked out. It doesn't count.
I mean, if I was Raika, I would say I outlasted him and his heart.
Yeah. But you know, Raika's a bitch, so he says, I didn't win at all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Alright, skill Quinlu.
Okay.
2k, and you can't PG this card.
Gotcha.
Oh, you can
Let's see. How many triggers have we seen? Can you flip up your damage real quick? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 crits and a heal there. Then we've got in soul 1 heal, so that's 2 heals, 2 crits. Over's accounted for. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 fronts, and then there's a 3rd crit. And then okay, so heal. Wow. Okay. So you're out of heals, and you've got 3 crits out. You've got 1, 2, 3 draws out. And unless my eyes are deceiving me, I've got a front potentially. Okay, so that's how this is. Could you crit me to death? It's possible, but I don't think it's working that way. Yeah, you can't crit me to death here.
2, 1, 0. And then I have a 0, 1, a 3, so I'll put a 2 back in the soul. 31 with a crit.
All right. PG. And we'll discard
Damn.
nucleate.
Critical trigger.
Right? Okay, last one. Oh. This game is phenomenal. And the front. Okay.
Ooh. We'll just give it. Just put it. Alright. 25.
Okay, and then that thing. And that thing can't even kill me, so I'll just take this. Over trigger.
Yep. It can't kill you. You're right.
I'm gonna give all the power to Ride. Right.
Alright, this is a big number. You can't PG it.
I'm gonna take that gladly.
Okay.
Oh, tragic.
Okay, stand and draw. Wow, really, deck? You had to just throw Salt in the Wound and let that be my top deck? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and Persona Rido, since the deck wants me to do that, apparently. Okay. Cool. All right.
Did you just put 100 million of free day? That's funny.
Yeah, another free day. It's like,
Oh my
hey, I'm still
God.
willing to keep going. It can keep going.
Oh my God, that's wrong. Why is this deck so merciless?
It embodies my spirit.
You know, hopefully,
I could never put enough pressure on this game. Because I just, I never hit off of the Drajeweled's draw skill until, like, the last moment. There's just a lot that didn't go right.
Right. You didn't get your Rocket Gers either, which is a big, like, cornerstone of your offense. Like, if you had Rocket Ger, you probably would have went on the offensive, which would have given me Counterblast, but it also would have meant that you could have progressed the game state. Instead, we went into this sort of grindy state where we're trying to see who's, like, who can outlast who, and you just ended up having less card in, like, deck and stuff to keep going. Like, that was the big thing. Okay, let's see. I think, yeah, let's just go ahead and call free day here. Because why not? The deck's giving it, the deck's giving it. Okay. We're going to swing with support for 33 on Van. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Skyfall Arms. Kogeki. First check. Draw.
double draw trigger. Oh no, oh no.
Second check. Heal trigger. Just to be insulting, I guess.
And I lose the moment you pass turn, so.
The moment. What do you say? Do you want the last attack to have been Skyfall Arms?
No, it's okay. You can keep going if you want. It's the end of the video anyway.
Yeah.
Imagine he ends up ducking out.
Tempest, go ahead. I will not use the CB skill because I'm not dumb.
Use it! Use it, bro!
I mean, even if you did use it, you still wouldn't lose. So
yeah, let me check something real quick though.
you'll go down to one card.
Let's see here.
Fine.
1 draw trigger, 2 draw trigger, and this is nope. There's still a draw trigger in that deck. F it. Let's see if we draw it out. We didn't.
Actually, you shouldn't because then he'll. Oh my God, Josh! You know what? Whatever.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to bottom deck one of my stuff, right?
No, he has to. He has to. It's mandatory.
Yeah. Again, we're just doing it for craps and giggles, dude. Like honestly, because
yeah, it doesn't matter.
yeah, like here I revealed a 1, so I have to bot deck. I'll just go ahead and bot deck Power Gem for the hell of it.
Sure.
Yeah, and then he'll keep the -2 drive, and this is why it doesn't matter because I'll just deal him a damage anyway. So here's 35 on the van.
Oh man, can we do the waifu? Death by Snoo Snoo.
Oh yeah,
I'm
good game.
being way too loud and opinionated. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all good. You know, you're kind of adding livelihood because to be fair, like this third game, we were dead quiet in thought. Like, oh my God, that was a fantastic. Like this was a perfect showcase. You know, like of. Well, I mean, Drajeweld was falling a little bit behind, but man, you showed that it could grind. My God, man. What a crazy play. And honestly, yeah, so let me talk about a little bit about this matchup before we end the video because I wanted to save it just in case things didn't go as I expected, but they did kind of go how it was expected, right? I expected there to be a sort of a 2-1 in someone's favor. These decks are really comparable, but the main thing is I've come to this conclusion, right? Drajeweld has the better offense. It is a lot more devastating on the offense, and it could just kind of kill you outright. And its over trigger really lends itself to being able to just smack you out of the game from like nowhere. So it's very pressuring. But the only way Youthberk survives is that it has the opposite end of the spectrum. It has a lot of card advantage. keeps calling units to the field, keeps getting hand, and even its overtrigger is all about getting more card advantage from the twin drive. So this really comes down to a thing of, okay, it's almost certainly an attrition-based game plan, right? You know, which one comes out in equal measure? Is it the card value that Youthberk has to be able to withstand Drajeweled, or does Drajeweled be able to tear through it? Because I think optimal Drajeweled tactics can probably end Youthberk pretty quickly, and it should end Youthberk quickly, because that's where it's best at. But the longer the game goes on, the more it starts to be like, well, I can't really guard these things, and I have to give way. So that's sort of my analysis of how this matchup works.
Couple things. I did opt to just start playing the main deck one instead of playing the one, and I think that's fine. I tried this, but I ended up with a lot of grade 3s, which is weird because when I wasn't playing this, I didn't have enough grade 3s. So weird balance.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, of course. But like, no, it's like, really, like, you want this guy? This guy is literally like the most important card in the deck, in case you didn't notice.
It was always like completing your 4 of pair.
It literally was the only reason I could do it over and over and over and over. And like, against a deck that's not Youthberk, that's ridiculous.
It would die. It would probably die after just a couple of those. Like, if it did die after a couple of those, it'd be at death's door. Like, it would have to essentially go for final attack orders and win or lose on that subsequent turn.
Yeah, I don't think you need this. I think you just need the 4 of the main set, and then this guy. And those are the only grade 3s you really need to play. I wish there was a counter blast free version of this.
Yeah.
Because one problem is all the grade 3s that slide into Soul from Rearguard Circle all use CB.
Mm-hmm.
It's this one and then the one that's in the trial deck. And I don't even necessarily think that this is the better one. I think that, but like, because the trial deck one swings for 23 for a CB and then slides into Soul. So it's actually kind of good. I think it's Transcendence Raider or something like that. But like, if you're having issues with grade 3s, I don't think it's this guy. I think you go with the 23k attacker. But I think that like this guy enables you to just discard your grade 3s for your ride line costs, and then this guy just slides them in, so you always get the grade 3 on your turn 3. And then that's kind of how you do this. And then like the Soul Charge 2, hopefully you hit different grades. I hate that this can whiff.
At least the ride line grade 2 doesn't whiff with it, because you just always have 0, 1, 2.
Yeah, I guess the most balanced part about this is that it can't whiff. Because if this couldn't whiff, this would be kind of crazy. Other things is like, this card's stupid. It just uses CB, so it's kind of rough in that sense. But like, I feel like I cut this down to, I think, 3. I really think I should just put it back up to 4. And then not seeing this guy.
Right.
And this girl is really cute with this guy.
Oh, right, because they can't PG either Rakugur. That's a good point. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's shit, bro.
That's pretty cool. One idea I was giving, although honestly this is like another CB, and as we've already established, this deck can't really use Selfish Engravers, so it's got CB problems by that very fact alone. The thing that gets me is there's this new Triple R from set 7, right? Because we're in the theme of set 7, and when she's placed, you're able to CB, and you can essentially call a card from the Soul, or if it's the same grade as like the Van, it's like the same name, you can add it back to hand as like a Persona Ride. And so one thing I was thinking about that is like, okay, so if this is adding to the Persona Rides, then all right, that can be pretty good potentially. The only thing I don't like about that necessarily is you're literally taking away a grade 3 from the Soul, so you might not be able to achieve it. So you have to sort of work out your patterns with it. This could end up being a situation where we might want to wait for the next good thing that helps, because that is something worth addressing in Drajeweled.
You know what? I'm gonna call it now. When the next wave of Drajeweled support comes, all it's gonna get is a bunch of niche cards and a double rare that when it boosts, you discard one to countercharge one.
Oh, so basically kind of like how Barrow's like countercharger worked, and I don't mean Selfish Engraver, I mean the not good one.
Yeah. Sorry, not discard. Put a card from your hand to soul countercharge.
I mean, okay. I mean, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
You know, you could possibly tank that neg. Possibly. It depends.
It's like Drajewel, surprisingly for its first wave of booster set support, Drajewel feels complete already. It's so strange. But like, you know, Michiru's the champion, so they have to like give it more leeway, I guess.
Yeah, give it more options, maybe. I think the thing that, like, and of course, let's just be real, both Youthberk and Drajewel along with Leonor may very well get grade 4s. I feel like that's the way they're going to go, and it also gives more value to that order PG. So that right there could end up doing something, because when we see things like Bastion, the way Bastion cards worked really leaned into more and more like we all want to boost and we want everything on the field to be the grade 3 when grade 4 Bastion came. Like, it sort of revolutionized the deck. So then
the thing that I think people should dread more is the possibility of getting Zorgard or getting Orphisted. Because the grade 2 of these decks like lineup, they don't require the original's name because of the trial deck cards. So
yeah, that could be devastating. You know, it really could. it really could.
But then again, they're trial deck cards. Like trial decks don't, trial decks always get grade 4s instead, unless it's somehow different than start decks.
Right. Yeah, that's fair, and that's one of the advantages that the start decks have. And this turned into a discussion after the fact. If you guys wanted to leave, like, go ahead. But as we're thankfully getting a little bit of a deck list coming right here on the field for those of you who want to try out Drajeweled.
Yeah, but before okay, you can continue.
Yeah, like that's what they is like. Thankfully, between Youthberk, Leonor, and Drajeweled, we don't really see like a very like one Vanguard specific name type scheme because they already had to deal with 2 different versions of the Vanguard. So the grade 4 possibility is just really easy to throw in, like really easy. I mean, I think one of the decks that could most like easily just say, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and throw in a grade 4 is effing Drajeweled, because you know. Go ahead, right? Just go ahead, because you're already going to really be doing the business at turn 4. So go ahead and throw in the grade 4s, you know?
Yeah, and I don't know if they're going to go the grade 4 direction. I really don't know. I don't know how they want to move forward. To me, this is probably not like the most popular opinion, but like, we've already done this grade 4 thing, like for the last few trial decks or the start decks, right? I don't know if I really necessarily want to see them do it again. Like, that makes it feel like it's in a cycle, right? Where we have like a core set and then the start decks, and then at the end of that cycle we get grade 4s for those new decks, and then we start another cycle. And I don't know if I really want that. Like, it just makes things a little more predictable.
That's fair.
And I don't know if I really want that.
Like, they don't have to necessarily do that, because like Persona Ride still needs to be a thing, you know?
Yeah.
I like that a lot of these decks, in particular, a lot of the new ones, like, they really like Persona Ride. Drajeweled really benefits from Persona Ride.
Like, it like really wins on Persona Ride.
Like, Youthberk really wins on Persona Ride too, and the cool thing about it is like both of the, like, Leonor's kind of the outlier here, because both Youthberk and Drajeweled actually like benefit from Persona Ride, I think, more than Leonor does, because Persona Ride gives you a grade 3 insult for Drajeweled, and then for Youth, the actual concept that you can ride back down, and like if you wanted to play Protofall, you still could. Right. Because you can ride back down into Protofall. So even if you did decide to go that route, which I don't recommend, But it's very interesting that you can go back down into whichever one you want. And the reason why that's relevant is if you're a newer player and you pick up that trial deck, right, and you get those protofalls. Let's say you can only pick up like 1 or 2 Skyfalls. If you're like, that's like what you got, right? And there's going to be cases where that's a thing, right? Like not everybody's going to be able to buy a playset of Skyfall. Let's be honest, this card's probably going to be over $20.
Oh yeah. Not only that, like Tempest, I'm starting to think would go like 30 plus a pop easy, maybe even up to 50.
But also, just don't buy trial decks.
But you
buy singles.
You misunderstand. So with Skyfall, right? Like if they can't afford a playset of Skyfall, then they can get Protofalls. Right?
Yeah. And it's not that much worse.
Right. It's not that much worse. And then the idea is that they could play Protofall. And let's say they do have 1 or 2 Skyfalls, like they're slowly building up their collection of Skyfalls. The fact that Youthberk can ride back down into whichever one they want is actually beneficial to those players who aren't going to be able to buy a full playset of Skyfall right out of the gate.
Right. That is a good point.
Which is good. That's really good.
Yeah.
It's a really nice benefit. But yes, I'm.
Oh, I think Mike might have flipped out.
If they didn't do exclusive trial deck bosses.
Yeah, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea.
I'm annoyed not because of not because of it makes things inconvenient or anything, because trial decks are shit anyway. Like, you shouldn't buy them. But because the main reason why is it takes up a slot. It takes up a triple R slot in the booster set, and that really annoys me.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like it just feels unnecessary, right? Like you're gonna have to buy a total of 4 different triple rares for Youth, right? Or am I missing one? 4?
Triple
it's gonna be Tempest, Gust.
I think Schneisel is Schneisel a triple?
I think
Yes. Schnizel's a triple as well. So, like, by DBT07, you're gonna need to buy 4 triple rares. And do note that these sets come out within 2 months of each other. We're about to get 3 sets within 4 months.
I'm pretty sure it's 3 months within each other.
No, they're 2 months. We're getting October 21st is when DBT06 comes out. And then December 14th, I think.
It was either 7th or 14th. I forget which one.
I don't remember. It's early to mid-December.
Right.
So you're getting it in actually less than 2 months. You're getting DBT07.
Right.
And then February 4th, so less than 2 months later, we're getting DBT08.
That's so fast.
So
it's December 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So mid-December.
Too
So
bad.
yeah, over the course of 4 months, we're getting 3 core sets.
Dude.
I'll let that sink in
Yeah.
for a little bit.
That's man, they're really revving it up when it comes to their business practice, bro.
Well, I mean, it's better than V.
It is.
It's better than what we were doing in V.
V was just rapid fire, bro.
It was every 6 weeks. It was every 6 weeks.
Month after month after month, and then people in the subreddit says that they don't care about English anymore because of delayed release. No, motherfucker. He did was unacceptable. All right.
Yeah, V was terrible. So then you look at you look at this, right, and we're getting 3 core sets in 4 months, right? What's funny about this, and somebody brought up on the subreddit as well, from DBT04 to DBT05, that took 4 months. And then DBT05 to DBT06 took 4 months. And now we're about to get 3 core sets in 4 months.
Yeah, that's...
But they've been in Makana Blau also talked about it. They base it around the anime. So like you'll get a lot of core sets while the anime's running, and when the anime's not running, you're not getting anything. And that's terrible. That's
Like, why not like
terrible.
a consistent like flow with your boosters? You know, you're making it feel very much on season, off season at that point.
right. And so, like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh does it every 3 months.
Right.
You get 4 core sets a year. It's every 3 months, and everyone's used to that. They get their 4 core sets, and they get their 2 deck build sets. And their deck build sets come between the first and the second sets of the year, and then the third and the fourth sets of the year.
Very
So-
good schedule.
It's an incredibly good schedule, and then you get your Mega 10s between the second and the third. So you're always getting a good stream of products, and it doesn't feel like you're getting, you know, punched in the face.
Yeah, it's on
when,
oversaturation, you know, on like your wallet and your sensibility.
Yeah, so like, you know, I'm kind of dreading
Mm.
the next 4 months. Like, I'm excited for the next 4 months, but I'm kind of dreading it a little bit because I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna afford Drajeweled? Luckily the Barra Magnus support is super cheap. It's gonna be double rares. Double rare is Lilac Rusher,
Right.
and then everything below that's common for Barrow. So I'm not too worried about Barrow, except
Amandine.
for Amandine or
Amandine.
Amandine. Yeah, the Dire Fadal. That's a triple rare. I don't know how much that's going to cost me.
That cost me a lot.
Yeah, I don't actually like 100% know. If you look at the Japanese prices, I believe she was the most expensive triple rare from Dark States. But Dark States was by far the cheapest nation in DBTO6 by a lot.
By a lot.
So like, even though she was the most expensive Dark States triple rare, she was in the cheaper nation. Obviously Youth was like easily like the most expensive. I believe it's 3,000 yen for Skyfalls.
Oh yeah, that translate like if we're doing the rough estimate to somewhere in the ballpark of 25 to 30. It's something like that, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's $28.
Yeah. Okay.
28. But yeah. So it's like 3,000 for Skyfalls, and then it's 1,700 for Snazel, and 1,500 for Gust, which I don't expect Gust to be that expensive.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows, and this is kind of like a bad thing in a way, and like I kind of get this a little bit when you're complaining about the fact that we have the entirety of set 7 revealed and we haven't even got set 6 yet. The problem is we know Tempest is coming.
Yeah. And
There's no way you want to buy a playset of Gust now.
yeah, like at the very most 3, you know, like that's the very most. I think one of even the biggest shame is that we barely are like, you know, getting like these trial decks, right? And already the trial deck Revolve form in Zest is outdated because of Tempest's existence. Like it's already going to be like, who even wants to buy this? That is so disappointing. And
oh no, the trial deck is not even useful anymore.
right.
There's not a single card.
Yeah.
Not even one, except for the grade 0, 1, and 2.
It's just the ride line. That's literally it. Like that is all you would go for.
And I mean, like, the thing is like everyone's just gonna buy singles.
Mm-hmm.
Like no competitive player is gonna buy these trial decks. And I had an argument already about somebody trying to justify the price of these trial decks at 15 because you're getting a plastic deck box. And they're like, well, you know, you're getting a plastic deck box and you're getting it. Okay, but which is already a joke. It's already a joke. But like, I was more so complaining about the fact that we aren't getting sleeves like they did.
Yeah.
And like, I
That's
was
a
like,
shame.
sleeves. And yes, I understand it was just the first wave, but sleeves actually would make it worth it. Character sleeves are fucking expensive.
Yeah, like let's take something like, for instance, the Majesty Lord Blaster set, right? Like if it was something more like that, and we're not even excluding the fact that, you know, MLB was actually having a lot of relevant cards for that deck to this day. Let's just look purely at like the accessories. You actually got a fairly good container and like sleeves, which albeit if you want those sleeves to last more than 2 weeks, you're gonna want some over sleeves. But hey, over sleeves are not effing character sleeves.
Yeah, so like the thing is I would really like my Michiru character sleeves. I'm gonna have to pay $25 to $30.
Yeah.
I don't get to just pay the trial deck price and get a full pack of these. So I was arguing, it's like that makes these trial decks worth it. But then they're like, oh well, you're getting a deck box, so whatever. That's not the point. The point is if you go on TCG Player right now and you try and pre-order a trial deck, some of them are fucking sold out. Tell me why that is. Or they're selling for $30+. If you look at the sales, on TCG Player, they're literally selling for $30. I don't understand.
They get that moolah.
Please,
get a deck.
If you're new to this and you really, really want to buy a trial deck, and I'm not going to recommend to you to buy a trial deck because these are bad, but if you really want to, please go to if you're in the States, go to 50 cards and get it for $22.99. It's way better than buying it on TCG Player for $35. They're absolutely stupid. Absolutely.
I have a question though. Do you get the deck box when you buy the non-first wave? Because I don't seem to remember. I'm pretty sure the deck box actually comes with the first wave.
No, the deck box just comes with it.
Yeah, because it's
first
packaged
wave
in it essentially. They actually show it in the advertisement and everything. Here it is.
It does look relatively nice. I think the art on the outside kind of looks nice. But would I pay, a premium for this kind of a product?
Nope.
And that's no.
Nope. Yep. It's not like that. Want to talk about what a good product in Overdress is going to be like? It's going to be that Chronojet set. It's
going to be Chronojet. Yeah. But I mean, even the start decks were
oh, the start decks, bro. Oh yeah.
The start decks were worth it just for the fact that it was $5.
Yep.
Yeah, it was $5. But if you were paying any more than $5 for those start decks, yeah, they're not worth it. But you pay $5, and for some of those, especially, they actually came with good stuff. Stuff that wasn't gonna be immediately replaced. The Bruce one was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But realistically, yeah, a lot of cards got replaced out of them, but it was $5. That's all it was. It's just totally worth it. But you gonna pay a premium on this shit? You're not.
Dude. Well, here's the thing though. I feel buying a D star deck is kind of a bit awkward for first time players because the start deck doesn't come with an instruction manual.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You know what these start decks were meant for? They were meant for veteran players to take these and give them to new players.
There you go. They're basically here, let me teach you.
I remember when Overdress first came out, Chris from Different Fight, he was talking about how he was just going to buy one of every deck and he was going to have them for his locals to play. I'm that's what veteran players would do. They just buy one of each, and I mean I bought all 5. I bought all 5 just for shit. I was I want all 5. Yeah, why not? It was literally $20. I bought it in a package deal. I got some packs of DVT01 while I was at it, and I was that'd be a fun little thing to do, and it was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, these trial decks aren't worth it, man. You're spending even if you get the cheapest place I was able to find it, if you're buying them for $22, that's ridiculous.
You know what's the most frustrating about these trial decks? They still include the fucking sealess vanilla from the start deck. That is such bullshit.
Oh yeah, baby, yep.
Why do vanilla grade 2s now have no purpose? It was kind of cute that they had 10k
shield and V series, yeah, but now they're literally inferior.
Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I didn't mind that because they were trying to keep the shield values under control. They want to make the draw triggers more valuable. They want to that. I don't mind that. especially since like it's a start deck and it's so cheap already. Yeah, I don't mind that. But the fact that they include this in the fucking trial deck, that makes me so fucking mad.
Dude, these trial decks, the thing that actually makes me mad about the trial decks was that, honest to God, the best cards out of them are coming as 2-ups in that expansion pack. They're not coming as 4-os in the main set, which is stupid. And like, yes, you don't play them anymore. Like, I've debated on cutting Shirley's. I've debated on, you obviously cut Cadwalla first now.
Yeah.
But like,
Cadwalla's Grand Prix card now.
Have you tested the new generic one in Youth yet? The new generic triple rare?
No, I haven't, because I don't think, like, the Soul Blast is fine, but I feel like the Counter Blast is a little bit cumbersome sometimes, so I didn't feel like it was that necessary.
Yeah, I don't know if it's really that necessary, but like, it's a strong generic card, so I'm wondering what decks I could play it in. But then again, what's really cool is that, like, what a lot of people were bitching about before DBTO6 was the fact that our ride lines were xenophobic. That was a big complaint. Right? But now we have a bunch of generic triple rares now.
That's better. I do like that.
Yeah. Like you think they wouldn't? Like, come on, man. Like, this is a card game company.
But like, yeah, I mean, like, now we have a bunch of generic triple rares, which is cool. Cool. But at the same time, I'm glad it's not as many. I've already talked about this before. The whole argument of there's too many ride lines, I think is absolutely fucking stupid. I'll say that too many times. I think it's absolutely stupid.
Like, what are they going to do, you know? Like, what else would they do?
It's a card game.
Yeah.
It's a card game.
It's the right line that D has, and the fact that people still remember all of the right lines and that they are all still relevant and being played is a good thing.
Like, dude, we dealt with like several. Sorry, go on.
Because most of the decks in V and in the original format, they don't get supported and nobody cares because they forgot about them.
It's true though. There's a lot of like really like bad archetypes and stuff like that. And the thing is, what's cool is I'm fine with older archetypes only getting 1 to 2 cards every now and then. And like Eugene got what, 3 cards?
And it's impactful. They're using them,
3.
You know?
He got 3 cards that actually matter, right?
Right.
He got the grade 2, he got the grade 2 generic, he got the grade 1 that restands, and then the other grade 1 that puts stuff back on top of the deck. Right? Those are the 3 cards. Yeah. So those are the 3 cards, and that's really all Eugene fucking needed. Why do we need to keep supporting this deck? It's like one of the things, the argument is like, oh, but older ride lines are going to get left in the dust and forgotten. And it's like, that's okay though. I don't understand. Like, just give them 3 cards of support every now and then, and if it's as good as the shit that Eugene just got, that's fine.
Yeah. The Magnus got fucking Greedon got a very good card in DBTO 6. That fucking counter check is insane.
It's amazing for that deck. Such a good resource card.
And that's all they have to do, though. We don't have to get full waves of support for decks that came out a year and a half ago, over and over and over again. That's stupid.
They kind of picked already. Like, even the support card that Bruce got are so niche.
And this is fine. It's okay. Yeah. Like, they don't need full waves of support. Like, yes, I understand there's going to be some decks that are always a little behind, but that's how card games work. Not every deck is meant to be tier 1. I just don't think the ride line thing is a problem. I don't like the way they're doing Brantgate right now. I just really feel like they should have done like Welstra in set 6. Skip Heroes for now. They should have done Welstra in set 6, gave Welstra support in set 7, and then released like Heroes in another set later.
Honestly, like, a good thing about it is in set 9, they can do support for both Welstra and Heroes, and then we'll also see Taizo and the fatherless behavior guy also play. You know, it's a good thing. It's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Like, yeah, they can both be supported, so like it's fine. And it's not like any of the other ride lines of Brandgate need support. You know, or
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. You know, I'm just saying, Gravidia, sheesh. Prison, also sheesh. Freaking Orphist,
Eva.
Ava's pretty freaking good, you know. Like, man, yeah, rank A feels kind of fun. Plus, it's not even like they don't have like something that's like they don't really have anything that's missing. Like, they have a really good base of like foundation for their like generic support. I think, you know, like we don't even need to talk about their countercharging options, bro. Because oh my god,
They literally have the best countercharger in the entire game. So
yeah,
that's
undisputed, unfreaking disputed. They are known for that crap, dude.
It's yeah, I mean, like, and that's what's bothering me so much about Dark States right now. Is like, wow, what it would be like to have a card like that.
Right, you
But,
know, like instead we have to rely on Selfish Engraver, which despite being super amazing when it works, when it doesn't fit your deck strategy, it's really sad.
There's like 2 decks that can use it.
Yeah.
It's literally just Fafnir and Barrow.
Fafnir and Barrow, baby.
Oh, I guess Chaos, but like Chaos wouldn't play many copies of her, so
Right, you know?
it would go against what Chaos.
Chaos
trying
is
to do.
inherently Highlander, you know? It's like, you can't really have faith in that.
Yeah, so I mean, there's realistically only 2 decks that are going to take advantage of it, man. We're really working on that Fafnir list, though.
Oh yeah, that Fafnir list, baby, it's going to become real knee stuff sometimes. Like, we got like that Vorpal Scythe we were talking about earlier. That's like a good start to it. Vorpal's going to be great for that deck. You know, just get rid of a couple of the useless like grade zeros from the soul. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, I was just going through. The grade 3s for Dark States because I was looking for a grade 3 that would slide into Soul. Turns out there's only 2, and they both use CB.
Yeah, you saw that too? Oh man, I got so disappointed when I saw them. Like, god damn it! Like,
But I was literally just scrolling through them all, and I ran across Vorpal Scythe, and I'm like, I've read that card before, but what the fuck does it do again? And I was like, oh, wait a second.
man,
Why
yeah.
does this card perfectly synergize with Fafnir?
That's what got me, because I knew about that card, but when I was looking at it in the context of freaking Drajeweled and dismissed it, failing to realize that I was staring deadass in the face of Fafnir support.
Is literally this card is Fafnir support.
It is.
I
It's
don't know
so
if
good.
intended, but like, this is literally the support for this deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the best part of it, the thing that's like, Trey Magnifique, it's not even the fact that it doesn't CB and that it synergizes well. It's the fact that you're putting in another grade 3 in your deck, and you love that for Fafnir. The more you can rack up those grades, the freaking better.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad that this episode of Card Talk is good.
Yeah, you know, like between you guys, I'm content with like almost splitting this in half. The first part being like the fight night, and then the second half just being like, oh hey, here's some after hours talk.
Here's us talking.
Yeah, here's extra content. Treasure it, I guess.
Here's some bad opinions, bad takes.
That takes. Oh, hey, speak for yourself. I think we're speaking truth, brother. That's just me, though, I guess.
This is
All right,
Flash
I'm
thing by for Vanguard, so it's Justice for Vanguard, bro.
Justice. Oh, come on, dude. You stop it. I mean, although I do feel a little bad that you've been sort of interrupted for a lot of this, which is rare. Usually you're like one of the big talking pieces of the group, but today, nope.
Fine. I interrupt you guys a lot anyway. Like it's fine.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
I'm like Jimmy Fallon.
Oh god, dude, don't even make the comparison. All right, well, that's gonna do it for tonight. Great fight, and well, I think great discussion after the fact. If you guys want a deck list, well, here you go. I do have a Youthberk deck profile on the horizon, even nabbed some killer thumbnail art for it, so definitely look forward to that. Drajeweled deck profile, you know, maybe me and David will collab on that at some point, since, you know, deck's also pretty freaking hype. Maybe look at a couple things there and get to it.
Maybe even a Eugene deck profile if anyone is interested in that.
Yeah, maybe, you know, we got a lot to talk about. Like, one way or another, this channel is definitely going to have a lot more overdressed content because, yep, that's the way of the future. All right.
I finally got over this no trauma.
Yeah, no kidding, man. That was big. That was big trauma. Anyway, if you did like this kind of content, then guess what? I've got a lot more of that came from fight nights, discussion videos, tier lists, things of that nature, all for Vanguard, and even a couple other card games if you're interested in it on the channel. So do subscribe and turn on that notification bell for the next time I upload. And with that, take care and God bless.